Now, we talked a lot about that, so I'm gonna tighten that question, because we've talked about problems interpreting results, but guys, in your own experience, what are some of the things you've seen that have been difficult? I'll start with one just to sort of get it going. I think one is not having an actual framework for interpretation. You just simply look at the data and start to try to think about it without an intentional framework. That's the value of the triad and other tools. You don't have a methodical way to see it. So that's a common problem. What's another problem that you see?
Well, and going off of that, I think we spend a lot of time in the planning phase and saying, you know, if this metric is higher than that metric, then it means this, right? So we try to eliminate that human bias beforehand through a lot of our planning.
So give me an example, just to cash that in for our students. And by the way, while I'm saying that, I recognize some of you on here, and I know we'll use this recording in other times, but it's good to see you, Jack. I think that's Jack Dessart, if I said his name right. And he's now almost through this course, and you know, is practically a genius in this stuff. So if you have any questions, feel free to call him. In fact, I'll give you his home phone number, and you can call him at night, anytime, 24 hours a day to get help with your homework. It's good to have you, Jack. Derek, back to the point. So give me an example where you planned in advance if this number is higher than the other. Just make something up that will help us see.
So I mean, in all of our tests, when we use our online test protocol tool, we have a planning step that says, here are, you know, the 2, 3, 4 main KPIs that we're going to look at during the test, and if the treatment wins for KPI 1, our learning will be X. Yes. If the control wins, the learning will be Y. And so having that framework built out beforehand helps remove the bias of, I really want the test to say, you know, afterwards, I really wanted the test to say this, so let me see if I can turn the data to make it appear that way.